Okay. Hi, my name is Thea Patkeres, but most people call me June.
Yeah, my name is George May. I'm an economics major here at CWU.
Economics is how individuals, businesses, and governments make decisions when resources are limited, and it helps us to understand um, major issues like inflation, unemployment, and global trade, or even inequality.
Yeah, so at its core, economics is a social science, but it also has many quantitative and analytical aspects about the field that has massive implications for decision making, and that is captured a lot with the economic subsets. You know, you have financial economics, you have behavioral economics, which leans a little bit more into the social science aspect of it, and focuses more on things like biases and heuristics. But all of these tied together really factor into why people do what they do, specifically economic agents, individuals, businesses, and governments.
Yeah, an economics degree can actually lead to like a lot of different fields, like even finance, banking, investment banking, and even like consulting, data analysis. But the skills you gain like throughout this economic learning journey, you can it is really valuable for any industry.
Yeah, so I'm what they consider a non-traditional student. I actually attended CWU from 2013 to 2015, and as much as I tell people I ran out of money, I wasn't doing the best academically when I left. I spent most of my 20s working for a few different companies. I even started my own at one point, and I reached a point where I felt like there was a ceiling, created by some knowledge and maybe some experience that I would have benefited from. That being said, ever since I came back here 2 years ago, it's been nothing but an upward trajectory for me. I found economics as a study via my now faculty mentor, Dr. David Zuckerman, and it's just been uphill ever since. And some of the skills that I have learned have not only made me wish I had them in the time between my first and second stint at Central, it's changed the way I looked at my own personal behavior, not just spending either. Economics is a social science, and it really makes you take a hard look at why you do what you do, and your day-to-day decisions of allocating your own resources.
And personally, my academic journey has been shaped from my young age. I grew up watching my dad work as an economist, and he often bring me to his workplace, and that environment made me curious about how economics decisions are made and then how that impacts to people's lives. But by the time I went to college, I wasn't completely sure about my major and the path I was going to, but I got this chance to talk with the former chair of economics department, and that conversation actually sparked my interest in economics once again. So here I am.